Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the latest episode of the Sunderland series. And so far, we're having the best season we've had. I'm enjoying this season because, like most people, you play the game and you hate it when you're doing really bad. But so far, this season, we're doing really well. So it's an absolute blast to play. If you're enjoying the series, do consider subscribing if you haven't already. And yeah, comment, like, all that kind of standard YouTuber plug-in stuff. But in this episode we're going to have a bit of a recap as per usual. In the last episode I said, yeah, if we're in a similar position come next recording time, I will consider us to be like playoff contenders. So let's see how things are shaping up. So we're in February 2025. We are in third place after 29 games. And we're only in third because of goal difference. We're on the same as Brentford. So I would say we're definitely playoff contenders now. There's not long to go till the end of the season and we're still up there. You know, I was expecting a massive fall, but it just hasn't happened yet. Granted, our live-com record for this season is 0 for 2. We're doing really bad on live-coms. It's just how it's panned out. But in between recordings, I would say we've been a really good team. We've developed a really good, strong, attackive style, which has kind of met the board's requirements because they wanted us to be more attacking this season. In previous seasons, we've had a really solid midfield with a strong defence, but a little bit weak up front. I think this season, all we've done really is change the shape slightly, move the player from DM to AMC, and that's done the job. We've become much more attacking. We've brought in new players with a bit more flair and a bit more pace. We've got a more reliable striker. And we're ticking the boxes we need to tick to become promotion contenders, essentially. We're doing pretty well. So let's have a look at the results since the last episode. So in the last one, we had a really frustrating defeat to Stoke. Yeah, Tyrese Campbell in the 91st minute stole all of the points, which was really frustrating. But after that, we drew Leeds 1-1. Jordan Willis with the only goal for us. 3-2 win against Portsmouth. We had Gooch, Slattery and the Admiral on the score sheet. Aston Villa 2-1 defeat. Connor Coventry with our goal. Middlesbrough 2-2 draw. Middlesbrough are currently managed by that cheeky Swede Freddie Lundberg. But Dan Cashman continues to have a really good season. He got both our goals there. He scored the only goal in the 1-0 win against Cardiff. 3-1, Cashman scores again against Hull. Daniel Batty and Michael Campbell, the young Canadian, on the score sheet with his first goal for the club. And we capped off December with a 3-2 win against Rotherham. Jordan Willis, Callum Slattery and Dan Cashman. And I'm pretty sure that FM/SI have kind of nerfed throw-ins because in the last couple of live comms they've been useless. We haven't scored from a throw-in this season. So I'm wondering if the throw-in situation has in fact been nerfed. But as you can see, we're in February. We had a January transfer window to complete rather. So I'm going to go through the ins and outs and then we're going to have a look at the results in January and then do February's live com. Only 2 signings in January. First up was Ben Sheaf. We signed him from Derby and he's got 2 goals in 8 appearances and both goals are absolute screamers. So I'm very happy to have Ben Sheaf. 26 years of age, English, and according to his coach summary, he is rather good. And if we do scout reports, lots of pros. His cons are that he's inconsistent with finishing chances and he's finding it hard to adapt with the rest of the group, which is probably about right for any kind of player that comes in. Form wise, he's up there. He's above the average, you know. Average rating is in the league 6.88, which isn't too bad at all. And when we have a look at his report, we're much better with him when he's in the squad. So I'm very happy with Ben Sheaf. 300 grand was spent on Kwame Poku from West Brom He's quite new to the team. He's only had 5 appearances in total. 2 of those were off the bench. And when you do like assistant pick best 11, he slightly trumps Lyndon Gooch. But I'm not always going to have Poku as the first choice right winger. We're going to rotate him and Gooch around a fair bit. But overall, 6.5 on his rating in his first 5 games for the club. So we could do with better performances from him, but he's under 20. Well, he was under 23. Ticks the board box in that regard because they want us to sign young players for the first team, and they say 23 is about the right age for that. So we'll keep an eye on him. I mean, he's doing okay. I mean, his form it's got better as time's gone on, as you can see. So we do need to see a sharp rise in how he's doing. Lots of transfers out. We had a good old clear out, but a lot of these are loans for our youngsters that we're just not really able to squeeze into the team, and a lot of them have a lot of potential and we need to see them develop, so ping them out on loan, see how they do. But we sold Fraser Blake Tracy to Portsmouth for 92 grand, Colton Morris to Crewe for 500 grand, Alex Ivacotti to Shrewsbury 425. We loaned out Jacob Jones and Thomas O'Connor. We sold one of our youngsters, Ewan Calburn, to Colchester. Kane Ritchie Hostler has gone to Huddersfield on loan. Jordan McKenzie, we sold him. Charlie Ford has gone out on loan. Liam Smith for about 5 grand. Cameron Pring to Birmingham, 62. And Dan Jones to Wickham. A lot of those names you won't really know. I mean, there's a few names that you will know, like Thomas O'Connor. He was signing of the season 1 season. Very strong left back. But he's just not been able to fit into the team since we brought in Joel Bagan. So he had the ump. We loaned him out. Kane Ritchie Hostler was another youngster which we did bring in, hoping he would make an immediate impact, but he just was so far behind Lyndon Gooch and now Poku. He had the ump, so we've loaned him out. Charlie Ford is a youngster that I'm going to be keeping an eye on because his potential is very, very high. So I'm hoping he has a really, really good loan spell. Same for... Oh, he's not on this list actually. We haven't quite loaned him out yet. I don't think so. Where is he? No, never mind. Never mind. Ignore me. So let's have a look at January's results. So January was alright. We won in the FA Cup 3rd round against Cardiff. Mads Anderson, Michael Campbell scores again. Gooch and Ben Sheaf. That was his debut. And he scored on it. So 4-1 we're through to the 4th round, but ultimately we were dumped out by Villa 3-0 in the 4th. Swansea we drew 0-0. Oxford we continue our pretty good record against, to be fair. 2-0 victory. Callum Slattery and Ben Sheaf scores again. Sheffield Wednesday, Connor Coventry scored the only goal in a 1-1 draw. So January was quite brief, quite short. We didn't lose a ton of games, to be fair. We haven't really had a losing streak this season. I mean, we've lost a couple of games back to back, but I wouldn't call those streaks at all. So overall this season we're doing pretty well. We're going to be playing against Peterborough this season. I think they're managed by Eddie Howe. Yes, Eddie Howe. And they're 11th. So it's going to be potentially a very tricky game that we need to be quite aware of. We can't kind of take this for granted. So let's go on to the live com. So we're having to play a bit of a rotated squad because of fitness. So we're having to play Anderson at left back with the young Croatian Zuzul in the centre back position alongside Owen O'Connor, who's been outstanding this season. So not our strongest team. We've already picked up 2 yellow cards. Anderson with the throw. Embleton back out at Anderson. What's he going to do now? Alright, just completely bugger it up. And Peterborough clear it. Jack Scott will come and collect and probably go back to the goalie. Yep, Much plays it short to O'Connell, who then goes into Callum Slattery. Come on, hurry up. Poku, we need big things from you today, boy. And he makes a nice little run inside. Out wide to Gerritsen on the other flank. Batty, Embleton. Yes. Delightful. Really, really good. Nice goal. great strike from outside the box. We've scored quite a few goals from outside the box this year from whoever's in like the right-sided centre midfield possession or the AMC, because we asked them to shoot from distance when possible. So Embleton, really, really good stuff. He's been more or less a constant fixture in the side ever since we started this series. There's not many originals left. Embleton is one of them. So I'm hoping he will continue to stay in the side and continue to improve. Lyndon Gooch is another one, but I think he has been hounded by quite a few American teams. Toronto also came in for him. They're in the MLS, but they're not American, obviously. What a crappy goal to concede, but it's offside anyway from Buttersworth. Yeah, that was a bit of an easy one for them to kind of break through. We were lucky. He got a bit carried away and found himself offside. We was a bit lucky there. But we're hammering away with shots on goal. 10. But only 2 on target. So let's tell the boys they're capable of improving a bit further. And we need that second goal. What are we on? Positive. We'll keep an eye on it. Fitness at the minute is pretty good, which is nice. Cashman's been off the boil for the last 3 or 4 games. Poku with the corner. Oh, cleared off the line from Zazul, who hasn't played that many games. He spends a lot of time with the under-23s. Here it goes, a long throw, which is probably going to go wrong. Yeah. I reckon they really have been nerfed, these long throws. I mean, fair enough. It was pretty ridiculous. But now, we never seem to have a successful one. It's gone from one extreme to the other. Scott, come on. Come on. Slattery, we can rely on you, boy. Oh, corner? Offside. Right, so we've got half an hour left. Gerritson's been poor, so let's bring off Gerritson. Rory Holden. Let's see if he can add a bit of zip down that left. Sharman Lowe with the ball, straight up the middle. Oh my word, that was awful. Harness. Oh, good block from the defence. Was that Jack Scott that came in last minute? And now they have a corner. Could we clear it and grab a counter? Poku heads it out. And there goes Harness again. Baggett. Was it Baggett? What a weird name. Yeah, Baggett. So 15 minutes to go roughly. We're going to bring on some more fresh legs. I mean, to be honest, if you look at the fitness, it ain't that bad. But let's bring off Cashman. And let's bring on the Admiral, who hasn't featured that much this season because of Cashman's performances. But I'm trying to play Cashman back into form, but it's not working out at the moment. He's not on the score sheet that often, so we might need to give him a prolonged spell on the bench and look towards the old faithful Admiral. But there goes El Ansri. Dozal. This has got 1-1 written all over it, hasn't it? What a wasted ball. Come on, Much. Be careful. Nice ball. Admiral, Slattery, Poku. Come on. That was an awful shot, to be fair. That was awful. Let's bring this down to balanced again. See out the last few minutes, hopefully. Into stoppage. Let's move that to cautious. Are we going to get 3 points? Yeah, it wasn't the most of entertaining games, but that's the first Livecom victory of the season. Jesus. So yeah, we're in second place now. Nice. Very nice. So 16 games left, and we're in the automatic spots. If we're in this position in a couple of months' time, you never know. We're in like the title contention. To be fair, I think promotion's like more likely than not, which is a really weird position to be in. Really, really weird. But that will do for this episode. If you did enjoy it and you like how the season's going, hit the old thumbs up button and comment down below. Take it easy. See you soon. Peace.